Nyauton so boy wiane bremu ana asai Adom ama nne ukwada ababa tuyen. Na Adom ne pe. Eno de ababa dru enne edeye ukwada. June bosumeda etoso ennan. Afimpimieno ene adwenu enum. Ene ye June 4th. It became yene was abakwas of 1979 no. Ene fakese dra endi siamyoko AD in remembrance of June 4th. Learning technique you out of it. Mede dia kwasinsia asemi di kabre na adresi. Le gusu ka se nyame ya adom a efiada we ne meneda ne kwasiada ene juada ena da asebre osebo nsu yo tosmenu asante mampohene. Ne dot ye no eba so dot ye no eye ne de esie da asebre na nyame ya adom na nanam ya adom yetimi sie da asebre ewia adadwane echi sene opemso tumfo se tu ababio ahye na namayemfo abusuatu awodo a ewa asantema pontimi kire nipa obetimi ade ade no so nyina enkokokwam niempa onipa ba ko no medi da asebre osebo nsu ye otosmenu ade ne obeba na eba be kire dapate be ye da asebre eyo eti dadwoada efrifiada ekosini dwara ne be hunu eye dotiye ene ye kwakoye eyo ayeye ne de asie da asebre se de kurmasha asie eye fe ahunidie no ekoso gidigidi no yenkoso maintain ne saa na mmea odo aya prapra makromatimi adon yenye ne saa ne kromu nkoso ente yada nan ase yada mpanefo eka bia wo mu kromu onso ase agya usu nyame nhira nyame onyo kese ko iso be ye kese pa satuma mpani so ade papa wo ye edemaye from building of a police station to immigration office nyame wo nhira agya usu na mesre mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama asante mampon MC no eya chew mampani asante mampon MC na eya che besrew cause na say list eba na yehwe na asante de boom na aba na asante de boom na aba mu bie nu asante mampon de ewom ye besre mo yensu ehia MC obetimi aboa pia kwama kona kona nim. I'm just a finance minister said most of the statutory funds in our chair. So it means if I'm not taking words out of his mouth, there's it means common fund and so called. Now, who is going to administer the common fund? They call Asante Mampo. You need a name singing. From the Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Honorable Ibrahim Ahmed. Ebesro. Ni akam bia samu sese fefe na Asante Mampo so yenya abana msini say obana ana ho ane beba ye de da se maame yawo na enua no ti mampani on beba bia ye ogidi on mu se o believe trust se mpako so betimi atse wa namu Asante Mampo na ade ne ba te besre ye hwe ne mu se beka ye MC enura ekomodie bi ko so Ghana mra hye bedwafiem na komodie ko ni nyina said the Minister of Finance Dr. Kase Ato Forcing edi amamre bi eko edi hye bi ko mra hye dwafiem se yemfa etuo bi ento ye fem wo so na yenyi sa ato no ne yemfa emwama yisi ntimi nyina na so na be ya Ghana nkane asem ebetimi agine ti weba so wo Dr. Kase Ato Forcing eno asmo de to dwa o ma hye yefiem na me ne atiefo enhwe ne entie ne medi ehon komo
to help raise additional revenue to fund the needs in the power sector. Government is proposing an increase in Asem price of petrol, diesel and related products. The impact will be absorbed by the gains made from the strong performance of the Ghana cedis. The Speaker, I repeat, the impact will be absorbed by the gains made from the strong performance of the Ghana cedis. And this will mean that consumers will not have to pay extra for the price of petrol and diesel beginning today. Right Honorable Speaker, our simulations suggest that there will be no increase in the export price of petrol and diesel in the next window beginning today if the levy is imposed. This is because of a strong Ghana cedi. Right Honorable Speaker, the levy will serve as a dedicated source of funding to the power sector, and the proceeds will be earmarked for the procurement of essential fuel for power generation.
Okay, enti asomwa ye finance minister eka nyina ne se ye de to bi eto ye fam eso na saa to no eto so na etime nye ska de aboa ama Ghana enka ne awsem etime agina na so ye pa na ne susuem no esanse Ghana seed no ahoɔden ekɔsorenti no Ghana for emfiri susuas boni bebre asa etumi ebeba etumi no ayesa afa de sa top fam wo liter ba ko bia na ye de 1 Ghana cedi asa ba beto so ye de ba be di sa adwuma we it depend on number of liters a opesa woto so ka 25 liters 50 liters 100 liters liter bia beto bia nse mracheja foji sa mamra we atumwa it means that liter of fuel bia beto bia no obetua extra 1 Ghana cedi ena wo so me ma background we from 1997 and on my Ghana esha said de a total FM so like price build up. So started from the late former president J.J. Rawlings. Sabra or de a buy no or the a road fund levy and a buy or the two FM at was at about at 48 pesos. So the Road Fund Act 1997 on this out one a buy. Yakuya ni muabesi 2014. Under the first time of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And yakofa special petroleum tax. And so a buy a year act 2014 of 17.5%. 2015. Still under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And yakofa energy fund levy 1 peso. And so added by through Act 899. Then yakakuyen still in 2015. And yakofa energy debt recovery levy. And so the same Act 899. Added by at 49 pesos or liter. Then again in 2015, and the Sakofa price stabilization and recovery levy at the two FEMO eboso, and also at 16 pesos, using the same Act 899. Nana do dan kwakufado ebaye 2017. And the energy sector levy of 20 pesos a buyer. That's or by amending energy sector levies by Act 2017 or by amendment and now or the way no a buyer. Now under another dan kwakufado BM in 2021 and then the sanitation and pollution levy of 10 pesos as out of FEMO eso. It is see I say a 20 pesos and so and a da ya FEMO so. Yes, I the bako eba. Ye nyanyi ntumi nka wasem bebre. Se masoja for anya ntumi dia enyanya mamara. But as we speak, emu enso ene da eye ye fem wo so. Enum aye by under NDC administration. Mienu aye by NPP administration. Nana ye finance minister eka Asem or say by virtue of sitting na ho na enyanti Ghana form feel the impact. Mr. Minister, enya no kre. You see, and me that scenario, people creating adibia na kwa say you see, you to firm 17 Ghana cedis, and you turn bear 12 Ghana cedis. It you say, you bought or say One a catch us a Ghana 4% at top fem at 12 Ghana cities. One a catch us a Ghana 4% at top fem at 12 Ghana cities. Send a penny 17 Ghana na ke ma ba ne tena. One I see a $1 to cedi no $1 to 10 cedis. Why should it be so? So I see $1 to cedi no, ye cedi to dollar no $1 to 10 cedis. Sadi appear. Here $1 to $1 enye. $1 to 1 cedi enye. Enye maye. The government, through one shebi amoyeno, were making some gains. Why this 1 cedi on fuel? Why? It's a here now see wo ye free no. And na asade a wo here be say ba beto yeso. Pemu ankasa mo num nsem kan ye. And just say yes, but ye did a 12 brave crab. A crab back down ye live with ye free honum. Other than that, electronic levy echo, ne energy levy eba. Ye to ye. Why? Ye now should in pay pass a crow se fem wo bo and to work a crabby bar over 80 to 90% and affect your mo. As against ye levy, it affects about 61% of our population. Where am the next slide? Where your Energy Commission report? Now we are maybe a report from my jawline. Or see ECG power sale losses hit 32%, highest in over 2 decades. Energy Commission. You found Crawford Muka, a electricity company of Ghana. So mo manage sa sector way and famayen. Yesijin kania enyamoni ojidi free. Wana enu anchan ebe ton de mayeno. Before sebedu ye chan any illegal connections how do I ekwaso no. Ye lose about 32%. Man breaking it down fama. 32% un Ghana for betimi asom kania. Ghana for over 1 million. And at this 32% ye losing e betimi aso ye kania ma ye afi baako. ECG incompetence of ECG. Kwasi as hard way. Omani nye who say, how are we going to deal with this? Kwame nebeti mi afaswa. Sa losses na ECG emekia. Etide biada emye to kania ebuomu to cater for this no. Kwame ne afaswa yenka wasem say. But the only way he say, let's absorb the incompetence of ECG and burden the taxpayer with more. What kind of governance is this? Obetu abosumi so woji bosumi aketua. Eduma wo ye no wo boka. Ye jaino. Mia enyame mfom suo nti ECG e boka no. Ye semi na me sentwe the cost for incompetence of ECG. We have the next slide. Me and let me tell the incompetence of ECG. Now this is the Energy Commission report. Ma'am, the conclusion I'm making, you know. Thank you. Now this Energy Commission report about 2024. I had my mean there over hand there normal. Or see, literature also suggests that political interference in the operation of the distribution companies is a major cause of higher system losses. In 2021, the African Center for Energy Policy reported that the self-help electrification program, a community-driven electrification mechanism introduced in 1989, could lead to an exponential rise in system losses. The report noted that political meddling and misuse of sharp meters, especially when they are not used in approved areas, are major factors in the rise in illegal connections and thus result in significant losses in power sector. how are we dealing with sad way? I say. Yakofa nhyɛ bi de aba meter bi de aba so make dey say MPs ni church meters bi ni ade ade. E kwaso oman no ye dealing with it. Ye gye no asenkyɛn. And ye say Ghana for one ye di adwuma na shop mo sa no wabon woni adwuma no. But wabon ni nyina achi e ka no mo ba miminu mi ne ma metwea. Mr. President, is this the campaign promise you gave to good people of Ghana? Is this the campaign promise, Mr. President? When you boss now, we share Ghana for no. Shall you are the next one, Weber? Where you the Minister for Energy, John Abdullahi Jinapo. Ebra no okasase wey 10th May 2022 on TV3 and a din kombo. Ebra no okasase we no onye energy minister. No ye ranking member on the Mines and Energy Committee. That's what can I say. ECG's inefficiencies can be passed on to consumers. John Jinapo. ECG modi mo ebono. Ye team fama ye ka enfan swa Ghana fokom. John Jinapo no opposition no. And that John Jinapo is Minister of Energy. ECG inefficiencies in free one, but John Jinapo has to say, "Yam passing the inefficiencies to the consumer." Oh, no, John Jinapo. Mam the next one. That's a mama come bre. Mam the next one. John Jinapo beka na say me bre. Mam the next one. Weba. Yanko the next one so. John Jinapo and I catch say the inefficiencies. ECG incompetence no. Yet mean passing no. Every good Ghana for a comu in opposition. George Napo is in power. Fortunate for him, the Minister of Energy. What Nasia track the Finance Minister said. The inefficiencies of ECG no, yam passing on to the consumer. Nyame hu ye nyina mabo. Nyankopon, wo hu ye nyina mabo. Da bia me ka say ekonya amanofo de Ghana for efa so. We can't sit aloof and always think same. Oh, a breast of a top no! That thing should be a thing of the past. Shall you have to force him? The finance minister no come make it that a pronouncement, you know. Or see, we don't need more taxes to raise revenue. Dr. Cassia to force him. The Minister of Finance. Or see, yes, the taxes to raise revenue. And then to force him. Qualify another tax. No credit in our governance. No credit in our governance. A key. Amanyofo pia Ghana foko baby a enya kono. Amanyofo pia Ghana foko baby a enya kono. Mama, when John Jinapo was telling Asem the inefficiencies of ECG, yet to be passing on or to the consumer. And now John Jinapo, a energy minister, or say inefficiencies of ECG, no, you're solving it, you're dealing with it, but you're passing on to the consumer. At two force, you can't say yes, sir. Ghana fois, your person in yes can, and yes, you raise taxes be brave. I say yes, can you pay? Cause come on, on the vet, you say. And now two force has been passed as a minister of finance. What are we seeing? Amanyafo eya time. Eya time. And when we say, Yanka say I'm a Muslim, bisa manfo, will you pay 1 Ghana cedi to sustain your power? No, let's pay 10 cedis, Shamima. Let's pay 10 cedis. I think that will be good. Let's pay 10 cedis. Tuka se Jomama share Ghana for Sabo we ya. Here to about the man. Uka se ka His Excellency John Dramani Mama was shares Ghana for Bosse. Me ba. Me me the 1 Ghana cedi at to every liter of food be able to be so. They are sustaining power generation memoir. Can Ghana for to about the man. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why? Eyedienko. Eyedien. Now, but you know, be a catcher and the city is gaining. And he says, how to work, you are not going to feel it. Who told you that Ghana for per se tough war at 12 Ghana cities per liter? When the catcher a Ghana for per se top for at 12 Ghana cedis per liter. Sabi amama yo moto fuo at the rate of beer at a single digit rate no say tell one na omo moto fuo at 7 Ghana cedis to their in their currencies at 9 at 8 yeah tell one na yeah now the finance minister sent Asem because the city is gaining grounds and the city is set at 10.2 Ghana cedis Ghana for every when I catch us minister see a perceive a city to the dollar no and yeah 10.2. Why can't it be $1 to a cedi? Why can't it be so? Abrofune making gains in their countries, and them no one at the classroom. Money na da, eji to me free wa. Nam de near ya sheye. Medical say one day we might not be always marching to the polls to change government. We might not, because another year too much. In our governance, we might not one day always be marching to the polls to change government. Government might be made to resign on their seat. And they didn't nada that Ghana force. Why? George Napo is still the Minister of Energy. George Napo is still the Minister of Energy. How one dealing with the ECG losses at 32%? Me say ECG loss at 32%, you know. E bet me Ghana for 1.4 million Kenya for asimu nyina. ECG losses at 32%. Be ma Ghana for Kenya 1.4 million Ghana for kwa. For whole 1 year. Ya tell say in your sachet them fam. People are still sitting on ECG, taking their salaries. Their incompetence being paid by me no. Their incompetence. Me no me na incompetence ka. Tebi am kas nyame hu ya mobo. O fe nyina bo na nche yen. No me akandifo de nokore na bedi yanim. A throw in our governance. AI too much. Omai kwabla sa tina beja fo atenase. Omai mboko de.
Onyame Adom, just that we say me ma just two inputs be na me nyina emfa nko edim. Thank you for observation. I think the only thing I want to chip in is that we will always go to the poll to go and vote. Now, yeah, you want to say at any point in time, you're already in kind. And if you go to ECG now, so a lot of people, you're more step aside at ECG as we are talking now. In relation to these container matters, there are a lot of people that are more step aside. Until we should also take note of that. And then finally, on the point of deceitfulness, we can only hope that we improve upon it. If say Ekase will hold all of us by that yardstick now. You better see pass, especially among yourself for any central for. So we should push harder so that we will always remind them of what they said in opposition and maybe what they are saying now. They should explain better. And I agree perfectly that who said the Ghanaian does not want the CD to the dollar to be 1-1 or fuel cry a ton, a gallon 3 Ghana cedi. So those are the concerns. We cannot run away from unprincipled politicians. That one we cannot run away from. We cannot also run away from a dishonest society. Inclusive is the media. So it is a prescription that needs to be prescribed by, I don't know again, until Medase. We'll continue from. Nana Mampondi na kosi saying. It's
Yami Adom Fiada and Yashas, and you're ready to ada.
All right.
Senedica Cadadano. From Memle Dana could see the Queseras no. Roma for Ghana this year, Ebinya Quenya Coche, Dasebre, and Yachi, and Edin Cray Chateau.
Yenum San, Yabeko Tambe,
and Memle Dana Quesiada.
Yenum Yamin and Quesiada.
Na Nejuada. Asante Yine Otumfo Setutu the second. One Asanteman Council. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Professor Nana Jenopoku Ajman, and some other government officials.
Okay.
Then diplomat. We munkwane Dajwada or Wakwenya Sobiura.
So I can't be part of a Juada Diano.
Me pacho sa list and bobo so umudia uniha.
Okay. All right. Me da CP, me Majuada na member kwesi na me da.
Jamaica.
Okay, so akwesi sia ne di ko kaba.